An incredible game of sevens, and this is going to be just as good, I can promise you that. England v Fiji. Chi Kelly, the man in charge for this second cup semi-final. Fiji coming off a silver medal performance last week in Vegas. Looking to go one better here in Canada. Mitchell. He's been the money man for England all weekend long, and he sends it up for Rodwell. Their restarts have been terrific. This one's going to fall potentially for Fiji, though, as they flood through. It's off the boot of Nasoko. It's going to go in a touch, so not a bad result in the end for the Fijians.
Oh, great result for the Fijians, Sean. He was whacked back by Rodwell, who got up and contested brilliantly at the kickoff. Reminding me of a Fiji, and that's what they usually do. But now extreme pressure on Mitchell with the stroke.
Fiji looking to turn it at the line out here. The jump on Rodwell, but as he's done so many times, comes up with a solid player for his side. Now Bibby knocks it downfield, and that is quality touch finder from the boot of Bibby.
Jeez, isn't James Rodwell a master at the line out under pressure? Goes back, makes the call, goes straight up, brilliantly timed. Good throw as well. Good exit play from this England team.
Too high. Goes to the front and finds Nasoko. Balls are called here. They're going to find themselves getting back to 10 here, England. Ball was a call, so they came around the side. They are penalised, and Fiji will restart with the tap. Kunavula goes across the park. Revolver shifts it one further to the captain, Kolinisau. The most prolific offloader in the series at the present time, Kolinisau. And the Soko, he prefers to go the direct route into and over his opponents. Tuai ducks under to Carpentier. Rodwell's up top. Tuai finds the turf. Just conceding meters here, Fiji, for the moment. Happy to do so as they probe this English defence and look for a way through. How about the ball at the back there from Revolver to Kolinisau, but England read the threat. They shut it down. And here comes the flyer. Dangerous Dan. He's taken it away to that special place.
Fiji on attack, but it was actually Dan Bibby getting back in defence. You watch him here in Jersey 7, you look at the work. Norton goes there, but just a tap back to his winger to give him the opportunity and the ability to go from defence to attack straight away is what makes this look so good. Dan Norton scores another one against Fiji.
Such lethal threats on both sides of the park. Revolver and very for Fiji. It's Norton for England. The conversion's good. And the little race to the top of the all-time top try scorers list sees Norton draw one closer to Collins Injera. So it's England posting the first 7 points in this knockout semi-final. Bibby taps it back into the arms of Burgess, the industrious Burgess. Now Mitchell holds it up at line for his good buddy James Rodwell. And they win the penalty as well.
You're not rolling away there for the Fijian defenders, and England don't need a rush here. This is what they're so good at, controlling the tempo. They did this in the quarterfinal against the All Black Sevens.
Time. Just blood bin, guys. We don't need that sorted.
The blood bin, I think, for Phil Burgess. Happened in the first moment of the game in the quarterfinal where he suffered a knock to the nose, still going a little bit.
It's a decent gash. And Phil's face, the corner of the eye there, will come off, get a little bit of panel beating done on the face, and will hop to it. Mitchell will kick to touch.
Well, he's been in so There we go. As you said, just patch it all up, wipe of the face, and off we go. But Tommy Mitchell's been so integral to this English performance so far in this tournament.
Again, it's Rodwell showing his experience, demanding the gap at the front of the lineup, then pulling it in beautifully, clearing it from the top. Bibby, nice line. And coming in hard was Hayter. Bibby again. Face ball into the arms of De Carpentier. De Carpentier shrugging off a couple of defenders and eventually put down 10 out. Mitchell. Another Hayter. Hayter goes long. Norton is lurking wider. Steps past 1, 2. Gets the ball around the corner. Yes, now Tuai swoops in. Has to make the tackle. Okay. All the momentum for the moment with the English. Rodwell is put down, but clears a pass in the process. Mitchell buys time. We're going to go back for the penalty. Offside Fiji.
I've never seen Fiji miss so many tackles. They're up to 6 now. They're hanging in there, but only just as Burgess ready to come back on for the set piece.
Dan Norton with his sole 5-pointer through 5.5 minutes of play. It's Kunavula who infringed at the offside line.
What I've been impressed with this English effort so far is they're using their big men to great effect. Robles dominating line out. Burgess and Hayter have been good in the middle of the park with their set-up balls. And Richard De Carpentier has been staunch on this near side of the field.
Bibby. Nice shape to the set piece. Bibby looking to squeeze his way through. 5 out. Norton. Norton goes in behind the runner. Dances around a couple more now. Switches. Norton has scored one and set one up for England. Burgess with a try.
When he come back on the field, he was desperate too. But as you said, a lot of the hard work done in the middle of the field. They broke, their half broke here. Bibby was the first one who ejected himself. Just clinging on was Kunavula. Desperately, Tuai tries to effect the turnover. Mitchell with the good bridge, and then Norton with his quick feet goes across Chaucer. 3 defenders in fact. And the late switch by the big man, Phil Burgess, gets England's second.
Tommy Mitchell whips through the extra tees. Another look at Norton, committed. 1, 2, 3. And then it was the number 3 from England going in under the black dot. They're doing it nicely for the moment. England up by 2 converted tries. And now they restart. Rodwell again. They tap it back. Rodwell. There's none better aerially than Rodwell. Now looking to break through again with De Carpentier taking his side forward. Burgess, the most recent try scorer, to Rodwell. Out in front for Hayter. The missed tackle's really mounting against Fiji. They're going to have to do a little more work in defence as the halftime hooter sounds. England desperately chasing more points. Guess who it is? Look who it is! Dan Norton, and the score ticks over to England 19, Fiji yet to score.
Well, he's getting a lot of room on the outside because of all the hard work done by the big boys again. Charlie Hayter, this near side of the field, took it forward, drew in multiple defenders, and that pass on the money. Dan Bibby is having a blinder in the semi-final.
Mitchell. It's been a near flawless first half's play from England. That the only blemish, and it just nicked the upright at the break. It is England up by 19 against Fiji. To beat South Africa all year has been England, so if that's the way it falls, that shapes up nicely. But Fiji, they're not just going to slink out the back door of BC Place. No way, no how. And they've got 7 minutes to turn it around. It starts here, and again, England just so good in the air. Solid meters as well, close contact from De Carpentier. A bunch to the left. Hayter to Norton. Deep ball back in field to Mitchell. He lets that bounce and tries to get past Kunavula and does so, and then wears a shoulder for his troubles. But England, again, are just stringing the passes together with ease. Rodwell, they're finding so much room in this Fijian defence. Burgess takes it into the Fijian 22. The way things are going, if Bibby can score here, it'll all but seal it for England. Getting back is Tuai, dances out of one tackle. Tuai, that was unbelievable. How did he do that? And now they've got numbers to work with here, Fiji. They just need to shift it to the right now. They do so. Domalai goes without it. Tuai performed a miracle there. I thought we were going to see something special. I mean, really special.
Oh, I'm with you, Shawnee. Here's Tuai behind the post. He slips, he drops the ball, he regathers it though before it hits the ground. Brilliant work by the Fijian playmaker, and he makes a run. I thought this was going to the house, but Dan Norton, the dual try scorer, pulling the ball out.
They just needed to shift it earlier, KT. 2 quick passes, and I think we're going to be away down this right side. Now they've got to defend Mitchell. Dances down the left-hand touchline. Does a great job of staying in field. In play, Bibby holds the ball up at the line. That's going to be knock on, is it? No! Bibby picks it up and scoots away. Everyone stopped dead, and Dan said, hey, you guys just hang around. I'm taking it to the sticks. He's sucking up valuable seconds off the clock. We're going to have a little look. There's going to be a little conference here with our ref and assistant ref just to find out what happened there.
Looks like it's going to stand too, Shawnee. Yes, indeed. Richard Kelly just making sure. He questioned the assistant referee. Now here's Bibby going across. Now did that come off a Fijian hand? That's the only thing I can think of. It's unclear on that replay.
Did Hayter not get his hands on it? It's just hit his legs and trickled forward, and Bibby's come through and scooped up. Let's have a look. I don't think Dan Bibby's teammates even know what's happened there. The Fijians certainly don't.
Well, it's a big moment in this game. Here's Shawnee. As you said, it's going to be very, very tough now for Fiji to come back. Not out of the realms of possibility.
Fiji need to score a converted try a minute if they are to move ahead and take on South Africa in the Cup final. This is as good as we've seen England play in quite some time. It's been nigh on the perfect game. Tuai. Essentially, they need to touch with almost every, they need to score rather with every touch of the ball. It's not going to happen now. England can start to enjoy themselves. They can turn on the razzle. Can Mitchell deliver the dazzle? Of course he can. He's the magic man for the moment. And England are shredding Fiji. That's try number 99 for Bobby M.
Here's the turnover. Good work by the replacement Ethan Waddleton coming in and affecting that turnover. Numbers in and around the ball are plenty, but the vision to use the kick as an option. Great composure there by the captain, Tom Mitchell, as always, and that's the icing on this performance. And the most impressive thing for mine so far, Shawnee, is keeping Fiji to 0.
Tommy Mitchell has been 10 out of 10 in terms of his gameplay today. It's just the one conversion. It stays that way. Tom Mitchell, he's a superstar. We've got to do something about the headband, but hey, the gameplay, oh baby.
When you're that good, you can look what hell you like for mine.
We've likened it to the Martina Navratilova headband, and he's quite happy with it. And it's catching on.
And look at them, they're enjoying themselves, Shawnee.
I would be too if I was up by 33 against the defending series champions. It really has been a stunning performance from the English, looking to make it a shutout of Fiji. Takiwanga got the ball away there. Nangusa. And that'll be knocked on against Fiji. Double knock. So this is the second most points ever scored by England against Fiji.
Just hasn't looked the same Fiji. Sorry to say, in the semi-final. Something's obviously not right with them because they haven't fired a shot. It's just not like them.
Crouch.
There's too many class players in this lineup.
Bye.
You have to say, though, England really have controlled the tempo because they've dominated possession in this one by far.
Big shove from Fiji, but Bibi has it for England. A couple of changes too being made by English coach Simon Amor. Van Norton still on the field. And he grabbed another. Terrific pace as well from McConaughey. The ball in field is great, England! England, a 10 out of 10 performance against Fiji. Will Edwards can take all the time in the world because this is an absolute smasher.
His first try in his sevens career is in a cup semi-final against the Olympic champions, Will Edwards. McConaughey did extremely well, striding along, gives the impasse right there to Tommy Bowen, and coming up in the middle is the rookie, Will Edwards. Congratulations, you'll remember that for a very, very long time, young man.
One more kickoff.
This is the biggest score England have ever run up against Fiji, ever, in the history of the HSBC Sevens World Series. 40 points to nil. That's no typo. Fiji are down by 40 against England. The most recent try scorer, Edwards, goes deep and says, you know what, we'll try and shut you out for just the third time ever as well. Records being broken and matched everywhere here in Vancouver. Well, that is a violent run from Takiwanga. Penalty advantage here for Fiji. They squeeze it out the side. Fiji, Nangusa. Across there to Vaitokani. Nangusa. They're going to have the final say here. The skipper tries to add some respectability to the scoreline. It won't be a shutout, but it's as good as for England.
That's important note for mine. Just getting that point, showing a lot of courage for the Fijian jersey, and Clint Sal, well, he typifies that, no doubt about that, the captain. And they deserve this, Fiji.
Conversion goes through the middle. Full time. Most points England have ever scored against Fiji on the series. It is England 40, Fiji 7. Let's go sideline for some post-game reaction.
Simon, last weekend you were knocked out in the quarterfinals. Now you put a big effort in against Fiji. What was the difference this week?
Oh, the game is on such small margins that wins and losses happen. And yeah, we had real good fight and heart last weekend. Didn't play great, and to be honest, haven't been playing that great this weekend as well. But putting a really good performance there against an exceptional Fiji team. You've got to control possession. We did that very well because they're so dangerous. But incredibly proud of the boys. Great effort.
and now you're off to your cup final, another rematch against South Africa. The smile on your face.
Yeah, I mean, they're a tremendous team. I mean, to win so many games on the bounce, whatever it is, and to win pretty much every cup up from the one we did them in Cape Town, it'll be a real tough game. But, you know, we've got a good group, and boys are looking pretty fresh out there, so we'll give it our best.
Thanks, good luck in the final.